Hello, everyone. This is a message from your future self reading. I'll be going through some messages from this oracle that I have, which is a very beautiful deck. And also, I'll be checking on some tarot cards to clarify the messages from this oracle. For the stones we have today, I have the sodalite number 1, the green quartz number 2, and the clear quartz number 3. For now, I suggest that you close your eyes, take a deep breath, ask for the guidance of whatever you believe, of God, your gods, angels, and whatever deck or stone catches your eye, that's the deck you're going to be watching. Of course, you can watch the whole reading because sometimes they are connected somehow, so feel free to watch the whole thing or to just watch the deck that you choose. So let's go. So for group number 1, let's see what cards we have today. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. So, what I'm getting, like, up ahead is that you're probably going through some new moment of your life. Maybe you're moving cities, or maybe you're changing work, or maybe there could be, I don't know, you're getting married. Something that will completely change your life. But I feel like with this one, you're kind of insecure with it. You're kind of insecure. You're not really sure if this is the right thing to do, if you're like really making the right decision. And from this card, obviously you're getting a leg up. So whatever you're going through right now, be sure that you will get some help from someone, or from deities, or from God, or from whatever. It doesn't really have to be a physical person. It could be spiritual or divine or whatever. And your future self is like right here telling you that you're going to be happy with the decision that you just made, this new moment of your life. It's going to be very prosper and is going to bring you a lot of joy. Okay, so I will shuffle some cards right now to clarify a little bit what is really talking about. Okay, so I feel like the help you're getting is probably from a physical person. And this person is very, like, it is really going to, like, clarify things for you. Like, I don't know, maybe, like, if you need a ride to this place, you will get the ride. Or maybe if you're moving, you will get, like, a very, like, pull from like a neighbor, that like someone that really knows the area, like you're going to get some help, definitely. And I feel like it's from a physical person, and that this person is like going to really make a change on like you being insecure about this, or yeah, this person is going to really help you out. But you also need to to trust yourself a bit more. Like from this, because I mean, taking that leap of faith, because you are kind of taking this leap of faith. It's a new moment of your life and you're feeling insecure. But you need to remember that, like, to go through whatever you're going through right now, it requires a lot of strength and a lot of self-trusting. You got some force. You got, like, you do have what it takes. Let's see. There's something else. Yeah, you're really getting some friends. And this, I feel like this is really about moving. Because if this was, like, it could be changing from work. Like, if it could be about you deciding that you are going to change from a job. But I feel like I really feel like this is more about moving cities or, really taking a leap of faith on something new. But from what I'm getting, like, you're really getting some help. This card for me is about social events. It is about, like, meeting new people, but in a handful kind of way, like, if this for you is about, like, changing a job, it could make sense, because, like, in this job, you're really going to make some friends, and you're really going to get, like, this a leg up. You're really going to, like, be friends with a person that maybe works there, like, for, I don't know, forever, and that really will give you this leg up. But the Three of Pentacles is also about, like, company. It's about, like, having handful friends. It's about having, like, people around you, surrounding you, that, like, will give you a spoon of sugar whenever you need, or will, like, help you in that sort of way. What I'm telling, this friendship right here, it's not about, like, going to parties. This friendship is, like, having people that really know what they're doing and that will really help you out in moments that you really need. It's like, and also from this, I feel like you're scared of being lonely, but your future self is telling you that, like, again, if you're insecure, you're going to be happy. Like, there's no, you should really, yeah, you really should, like, trust yourself, trust your guts, trust your intuition, that you are, I feel like you're taking a very difficult decision, a very difficult, like, change of life, but your future self is letting you know that this is the right decision and that you're going to be happier there with this decision, that you're going to feel fulfilled with this choice that you're making, and this and with this new moment of your life. I guess that's it. I feel like there's not much I can say. I feel like it's very solid answer for you right now. Okay, I know this was quick, but, like, what I'm getting now is, like, your future self is like, yeah, just go for it. Your future self is just, like, letting you know that this new moment of your life is a great moment. It is a beautiful moment, and that you're going to be happy and that you're going to be fulfilled, you are going to have friends, you're going to have help, and also reminding you that you really need to trust yourself, that you really need to believe that you have the power to handle hard moments. But also, again, you're not gonna be alone. Like, no way. From these cards right here, you're definitely not going to be alone. Okay, I hope this reading was helpful for you, and yeah, I really hope you absorb everything I said. Okay, so reading number 2. This is the reading for the people that chose the green quartz. So let's see what your future self wants you to know right now. Okay. I feel like you're really going through like a very tough moment of your life where you're like really putting yourself out there, you know, like I feel like you're overdoing it. I feel like what your future self wants you to know is like you really need to take a break. You really need to like go home and stay by yourself. You know, I feel like you really need some loneliness right now to like put your mind together with this regeneration card. I feel like you really need that. Like, I feel like you really need to take this, you really need to take a moment to yourself and be at peace. Like, really do what you, but that's the thing. What I'm getting from this, it's not staying home, like playing video games or like forgetting about your problems, you know. I feel like what you really need is like meditate. I know people hate to meditate, but like I really feel like if you don't like meditating, maybe like doing a nice warm bath and, you know, having a quiet moment, or maybe if you prefer like in a dark room, you know, and put your thoughts together. But I will go through my tarot cards already because I feel like I really need to know what is the matter of this reading, because yeah, the first thing I'm getting is really this, like you really need to take a break. I'm also like getting some anxiety coming from whatever is reading this, is watching this reading right now. Yeah. Okay. No, I will stop right here. I feel like you went through, I don't work with reversed cards, okay? I just go through like what I'm feeling. And even though this card is the Justice card, I feel like, you see, like the anxiety thing that I'm talking about, this Ace of Wands is just like about that as well. But even though like this card is about justice, I feel like you're being unjusticed in the past couple of years or days. I feel like you're feeling lonely, and I feel like you're really, really needing to, have some kind of faith again, because like the ace cards for me, even though like they are the beginning and they are the strength and they are all that, but the ace cards for me sometimes they set the mood and the pace of the reading that I'm doing. And from this card, I feel like, yeah, you're overthinking too much about whatever you're going through. You feel like people are not caring about you, and you feel like you've been really mistreated, or you feel like you've been really misunderstood, or you're really overthinking. You're really overthinking a lot. I really feel like you need to learn how to meditate. Because meditation, yeah, because I feel like meditation is a thing that really, the purpose, you need to do like really mindfulness meditation, because there's a lot of meditations, but mindfulness meditations, you can like go on YouTube and get like mindfulness meditation. It's always like a guided meditation that will help you put yourself in the moment, that will really help you stop overthinking and like pay attention on your breath and pay attention on your moment, because I feel like you're overthinking a lot of what is going to happen, or what could have happened, or what could be, and that's not the point. And I feel like with this regeneration card, you really need a time for yourself. I said no video games, like, because I feel like you're being overstimulated, you really need some chill moment. Like, you really need, go out with your friends, okay? With this 10 of Cups, I really feel like you need to be with your family right now, you really need. And when I say family, it doesn't really not have to be your blood family, but like, if you have friends that feel like your family, you should go like talk to them. You really should go and have a chill moment. I'm talking about like having a nice afternoon, or a nice picnic, or having like this very chill, happy moment with the people you love, that, because that will help you reconnect with yourself. Because I feel like you're so lost. I'm sorry, this is intuition right now, okay? This is not like, I am getting a little bit from the cards, but I'm really going for my intuition right now. I really feel like you're kind of lost. Yeah, you're kind of lost. You're kind of overthinking about your goods, you're really you're really worried about money. Yeah, you're really worried about money, you're really worried about being good enough, or you're really worried about yeah, like, you're really worried about like if all this really matters, and of course it matters, like, because also with the 10 of Cups, I feel like there's still people who loves you, there's still people that loves you so much, and that cares for you, and that will be there for you if you look for them. You really need to look for help as well. You really need to trust the people who you love, and the people who loves you. And with this regeneration card as well, this is what I'm getting. Like, you really need some chill moments alone, but also with the people you love, the people who you really trust. And you really need to like get the grip of it. You really need to like put yourself together and have this rebirth feeling about something. You really need to like, you know, because if your future self is here telling you that you really need this break and that you really need, I mean, it's a message from your future self, you know. So your future self, it does exist, and he's probably fine, but he really wants you to know that like you really need to take a break, and you really need to get this moment for yourself, you know. Maybe you could also be doing right now like a herbal bath to cleanse your energies, you know, like maybe with hue or with rosemary or sage, you know. If you have a bathtub, you could just put them on a bathtub and have this bath. Or if you don't, you could just like boil them in water, and then you take this bath from your shoulders down, you know. You need to be careful with hue, because hue are very strong cleansing herbs. It could like mess with your energy as well. So you need to take like a very light herbal bath with hue, but it could be good. But rosemary are nice, you know, because I really feel like you really need this. You really need this, like this moment to reconnect with yourself and to be with the ones you love. And that when you do that, everything will be fine. Everything will be, you see, I will take a card right here, on the thought that if you do, like if you take this time for yourself, if you take a break, if you really do take the advice I'm giving you, if everything will be fine, if everything will be better. Okay, this is the last card I'm getting for you on the thought of that. You see? Everything will be okay. Like, you will be successful. Like, you just really need to, yeah. If you do that, if you take this break, if you reconnect with yourself, if you do everything I told you right now, you will see that, like, life is not that hard. You know, it could be easy. You can be easier on yourself. Okay, I really hope that this message really helped you out in something, that you really take the advice that I'm giving you, and that you feel better pretty soon, you know, that you take this break, and that, you know, I really hope that you'll be fine. Okay, thank you for listening to this reading, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so group number 3, the group that chose the clear quartz. Let's see what your future self wants you to know. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you really need to take a nap. Take a time for, oh, that's so cute. Okay. Yeah, you're another one that you have been overthinking a lot what you're going through. But your future self wants you to know that, like, yeah, whatever happened in the past that is kind of haunting you, this is what I'm getting from this card, like that something in your past hurt you, something in your past is still like kind of in your mind and you're still not over what happened. It could be a relationship, it could be a situation, it could be maybe passing from a loved one, it could be maybe a friend that left, something that like really broke your heart. But your future self wants you to know that like what's in the past is in the past, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. And that obviously worrying about the future is not, it's not really going to do anything, you know, because worrying about the future it's just boring, you know, like you're just thinking. I really love the Inside Out movie. I will refer to that right now because I love that in the movie they show how anxiety takes over imagination place in the head of the character, and they show how the worries and the what if this bad happens and what if happens in the past is all part of the imagination, you know. And so what I want to say with that is like thinking and worrying about the future is not really going to do anything with the future, because the future is in the future. You can't really do about anything about the future. What you can do is what is going on right now, you know. What you can do is worry about yourself right now. What you can do is like move on, you know. What you can do is like act here and now. What you can do is like, okay, this happened, I don't know what's in the past that is haunting you, but whatever happens. It hurt me, okay, but now I need, with my own legs, to move on. You know, I really need to go forward because no one is going to do that for you. You know, you have 2 legs, you can't have 4. So, and it's not the same thing if someone picks you up and carries you to whatever you need to go, and that's not even the point, like, because where you need to go, it's where you need to go, you know. And you're the only person that can do that for yourself, you know. But your future self is also here letting you know that this could be higher power from yourself, like your inner self. Like it could be higher power from you know, your true self that you forgot, but also it could be from God. Like I'm feeling kind of that, because you see, you have a lot of skies in the cards, and so I feel like you really need to remember that you're a blessed person, and that whatever you went through, maybe it was for your personal growth, you know. It maybe, even though it hurt, it made you what you are today, but you were never alone, you know. Like I feel like you were never alone, and you're not going to be alone, like spiritually. In the future, you're not going to be left behind from, I will say, God here, but you go through with whatever you believe in. If you believe in a goddess, it's okay. If you believe in angels, you can believe, But I feel like if you're a pagan person, okay, if you are a person that believes in multiple gods, this is a celestial energy. You know, if you believe in multiple creatures and gods, I'm really getting like angels, and I'm really getting like Zeus, or, you know, Odin kind of gods, you know. But there's a female image here as well. It's kind of a queen, so it could be a female energy as well. It could be like Mother Nature kind of, but no, but it's a sky thing, so I feel like it could be like a Nyx kind of goddess. I don't know, but I'm just feeling like, yeah, you really need to know that you're blessed and that you're being watched over. It could be, okay, now I'm getting that. It could be also like a loved one passing, like okay, I will get my tarot cards to make sure, to be sure of what I'm talking right now, okay? Okay, your future self is very very keen on what he's saying. Yeah. Oh, okay, this is hard. I'm getting like, this reading is either about like a passing person, like you just lost someone you really loved, or either physically or spiritually. Like either you lost a person that you loved, like a boyfriend, and you broke up, or either you really lost someone. Like, I am a spiritual person, so I don't believe that death is the end. So and also from this card, okay, I am really getting like, if you lost someone, you know, this person is really watching over you. I am okay. Okay, this is intuition right now. Okay, I always let you guys know when it's intuition, because sometimes the cards can only say much, you know. And then from this, I am really getting like, if you just lost someone, you know, someone from your family or someone you loved incarnated, I want you to know that this person is fine, and that whoever it was, it is with God right now, and that this person is really watching over you, you know. Yeah, ooh, I am getting some energy right now. I really think that is that. It is that. Okay. And also, sorry, my grandma just passed by. And also, I'm the kind of oracle reader that don't take anything by coincidence when I'm reading. Like if a bug passes by, or, you know, if anything happens, I usually take this as a sign as well. And also, with my grandma coming here in this reading, I really feel like, yeah, you're being watched over. Like you really need to relax, but you also, like, from these cards, okay, I will get just a few more, just to okay, a lot of cards just fell on my lap. Which makes me think that whoever wants you to receive this message, and maybe your future self, or maybe even the person who passed away, she really wants to speak right now. Okay. Don't trust anyone. Okay, yeah, I'm really getting like them saying that they are reunited with their family. You know, I don't know. At this point, I'm really thinking that this card is really about a loved one sending a message from the spiritual realm, and I feel like they want you to know that they are okay, they are fine, and that you really need to move on. That you really need to start, maybe start a hobby. Because this card is a person like in a garden or something. Maybe you should do some gardening. Maybe you start a new hobby, do something different for a change, and make new friends, but also be aware of a romantic relationship starting right now. This is not the moment. It's not the moment for you to start a relationship right now. But they really this 8 of Pentacles is like, I think you really need to get like a hobby, to put your mind on something else, to meet new people, and to help yourself move forward, because they are fine. Your loved ones are fine, and they are worried about you, and they really want you to move forward, because you can be happy. You are blessed, and you're watched over by them and by God and by whatever you believe on, So I guess that's it for now for this reading. I really hope you enjoyed that. I really hope you get well soon. I really hope that you're able to to move forward, and I know it's hard, but I'm also getting it was really the time for them, So yeah, and they might show up in your dreams, they might be wanting to talk to you in your dreams, but you need to stop worrying. You need to chill. You need to connect with whatever you believe in, God and angels and the gods that you believe. You need to connect yourself with your faith, and you need to chill, and move forward and do something, and find a hobby. Okay. I hope. Yeah, I'm really, it's hurting me to close this video right now, but yeah, I really have to. So I really hope you'll be fine, and that this reading was helpful for you. And yeah, I hope you stick to the channel for more readings, and I see you next time. Bye bye.